Hi friends, welcome to Cindy's Corner. Hey, it is the end of my work week and I'm going to kick back and make a snack and a beverage for myself, and I'm going to take you guys along. And guess what? This is my 100th episode of Prep for Cocktail Corner. So exciting, and I'm so glad you are here to celebrate with me, and I appreciate all of you. Thanks for being there. I really enjoy spending time with you. So let's get started. Put that away. Okay, so tonight, in honor of this special thing, we're going to make something really summery and easy and kind of just delicious, fun to look at and fun to serve to your friends. So we're going to make loaded hummus dip, and we're going to make a lemon drop martini. Yum. Okay, let's get started. So first we're going to, a loaded hummus means it's hummus. Here's your hummus. But we're going to make a topping that goes on top of it, and that makes it loaded. So we've got a whole bunch of different fun ingredients, tasty to add. So we're going to make the topping first. So we got a bowl here, and I've got a whole plate full of items. So you think of the items that you put into a Greek salad, and that's basically what we're doing. So we've got some chopped up grape tomatoes. We have cubed, diced cucumber. We've got some minced parsley. I've got some lovely Kalamata olives. Now, you can pick the olives that are your favorites. So these are chopped. You can, all of these items, you can chop them the way that you like. The cherry tomatoes, maybe you have them halved. You know, it just depends on how big your platter is and the size of what you like, what your eye likes, okay? You could use other olives. You could use a mix of olives. I've got the Kalamata, but I also really, one of my favorites is the black Moroccan olives. I do like those a lot. Now I've got a little bit of red onion. Again, these are just, there's no special amounts. It's just all by eye. And then I've got some feta cheese that I've cubed up. Okay, so let's put this all down here. And basically, I'm just going to toss these together. Already that looks pretty darn good. Now we're going to give it a little dressing by adding some olive oil, salt, pepper, and a little dried oregano. Now I've got the Greek oregano. I live in Astoria, New York, which is the old Greek neighborhood. So there's even some Greek stores here that sell specialty products. So I've got this. This is Greek oregano, not Mexican oregano. You can really smell the aromatics there. Yum. Okay, we're going to add some salt and pepper. Add a little bit of salt right now. I'm going to taste it and see if it needs any more. Okay, so we're going to give that a good mix. That's looking really good. Now this is going to be more than I need for what I'm doing tonight, but I can always put this on a salad. Now another thing I did want to show you is before I diced my cucumber here, I seeded my cucumber. Let me get a clean spoon here. So I cut it, I peeled it, I cut it in half, and now you take it, my compost bowl is right down here. So you're going to take a spoon and you're going to scrape the seeds, okay? So you're just going to scrape that inside out, and that removes all of the seeds. Now if you were serving, say, a crudité plate and you were serving cucumber slices or sticks, that is what you want to do. So you can see how the seeds are all gone, and just scrape them out with a spoon. That makes quick work of that. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side because I've got enough cucumber in here. Now I saved a little of the feta because I want to kind of sprinkle that on top, and I also saved a couple parsley leaves to also decorate the top. All right. So now let's take a quick taste. Oh yeah, that's really good. Doesn't need anything else. Oh my goodness. I tell you, I just really like this loaded hummus. It's so delicious. It's like I can make it a lot, and it's great for a party. You know, you can make a big platter. Now I'm making a small plate, but you can make a big platter and you can spread your topping around the ring. So we're going to talk about now, how do we put this together? So we're going to get our hummus. So I'm just going to kind of mound it, big mounds, onto my plate. Okay, so now I'm going to swoosh it a little bit. And I don't want it to be totally smooth. I want some little peaks and valleys. Okay, so you see that? Okay, now we're going to take some spices. We're going to take some ground cumin. We're going to sprinkle that. This really, really adds a wonderful flavor to your hummus. We're also going to add a little paprika. That makes it nice and colorful. And I'm going to just give a little drizzle of olive oil here. Now, if you want to go super simple, like just doing this is great. But now we're going to make it loaded by adding our topping. Now, I want some of my hummus to show, so I'm basically going to add my topping around the edges. And you want to try to get the different kinds get the tomatoes and the olives all in there. So you have a good amount of everything. And of course, I'm really crowding my plate here. I got a little bit of hummus showing through there. Okay, we're done with that. Let me put this to the side. Okay, so there we go. So this is our loaded hummus. Now we need to put some dippers with this. So what can we do? Traditionally, it would be pita bread, but you know what? I like to serve, besides pita bread, I like to serve some gluten-free options. So I like to also include some rice crackers. That's a really nice addition with this. Okay, and also I like to include some cucumber slices. So on the other side of my plate, I'm going to be adding cucumber slices. And of course, once you slice them, you know, cucumbers are quite watery, so you want to damp them off with a paper towel before you put them on your plate. Okay, wow, this looks really good. And that came together pretty quick. That's one of the things I really like about this. Okay, so here we go. That is our finished hummus plate. It looks and let me tell you, this is really, really delicious. Okay, let's put that to the side. And now we're going to start on our lemon drop martini. So let me move some of these things out of the way, and then we will get going on our cocktail. Oh, another thing you can do too, if you want, you could slice a little, actually let's do that. We're going to cut a little cheek off the lemon, and I'm just going to cut that in half, and you can put that to decorate your plate, okay? And then people could squeeze that lemon over the top. I'm just going to put that there, and I'm going to take my little pieces of parsley. We're going to put that right there, and then I'm going to sprinkle a little more of this feta over the top so it really shows up. Oh gosh, this looks really great. Okay, so now we have the finished. Okay, so we got a couple little lemon slices there. We got our parsley decoration and a little extra feta on top. Yum. Okay, so now we're going to start with our Lemon Drop Martini. Now I went the extra step and I rimmed my glass with some lemon sugar. How I made that is I zested the lemon and I mixed it in with granulated sugar. Pull it out of the fridge, and this is what we have. Let me tell you, when I was doing this smells so incredible. You can smell that lemon, and I know this is going to really taste wonderful. So let me pull the ingredients over here. So we have vodka, we have triple sec, and we also have fresh lemon juice and some simple syrup. Okay, so we have our cocktail shaker. To our shaker, we're going to add, this is 1 ounce of vodka and 1 ounce of triple sec. And now, so everything is 1, 1, 1. So now we're going to add 1 ounce of lemon juice and 1 ounce of simple syrup. And you know, this has got that sweet tart kind of taste to it. It's just really yummy. And this is great any time of year, but especially now that it's summer and it's hot outside. This is going to be really delicious and a nice celebration. So remember, when you shake it till your hands are really cold. See, I can tell the whole shaker is frosted up, so you know that's good. My hands are freezing. So we're just going to strain that right in there. And there is our Lemon Drop Martini. So let's get our plate. So here we go with our loaded hummus plate along with our Lemon Drop Martini. How great is that? So thanks for hanging in there with me. If you're new, welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, give it a click and take care, and I will see you soon.